Hi everyone, Guillaume here. In this video I want to show you the survey quality assessment. So if you don't know how I landed at this page, then I would recommend that you watch the end-to-end automated analysis video that we created, which will show you how to get from raw data to insights within minutes. So these are the results of my analysis on a survey dataset. And the first story that is presented here is the quality assessment. So let's dive in and have a look. Essentially, it's a presentation that's ready to be read and shared to anyone who might be interested. So it starts with an executive summary, which tells you a little bit about the data that was submitted and gives you the key insights from the checks that were carried out. The next slide actually lists the checks that we carried out, and so there are 4 that we carry out at the moment, and those include the no opinion response summary. So we're looking at if there are any interviews with an abnormally large number of no opinion responses. We've got straight liner detection, we've got speeder detection, and if your survey contains interviewers or interviewers carried out the surveys, then we will also carry out an interviewer effect analysis. So the next few slides are the charts that support the analyses of each of the checks, and this one is telling us that we have 51 interviews with an abnormally high number of no opinion responses. And the next slide will actually give you the detailed list of the top 10 so that we can go and investigate them. We're given the IDs and even the line number, which will make our job easier when we go and have a look at these interviews in detail. The next couple of slides are aggregating the no opinion response statistic by demographic variables, so we can see if there are any demographic categories that drive no opinion responses. For example, this data set is for San Francisco Airport, so which country are you traveling in from, where do you live, even by gender, if males are answering no opinion more than the females perhaps. Okay, and then the next slide that comes up is our straight liner analysis. And we have 4 classifications of straight liners. We've got an extreme straight liner, a major straight liner, a moderate straight liner, and a slight straight liner. And in this data set, we have 77 moderate straight liners. And so we might want to have a look at those. The next slide is a speeder classification, and we have 2 classes of speeders. We have a super speeder and a speeder. And then we have a 3rd classification, which is an invalid or missing duration value. And the 4th classification is a non-speeder, and so these are the interviews which are fine. Then the next slide is actually combining both the straight liner score and the survey duration, and it's classifying the interviews based on if they have both very fast if they're speeders and if they're strong straight liners, then we definitely want to get rid of those. And we're able to create these quadrants with some rules which allow us to classify every interview. And the next slide is based on these classifications, we can prioritize our interviews. And so in this case, we have 3 interviews which we should be investigating with a high priority. We have 106 which we should be investigating with a medium priority. And we have 977 which we've classified as okay. The last analysis is the interview effect analysis, and what we're doing here is we're aggregating all the interviews by interviewer. We have 4 interviewers in this survey, and what we're looking for is a strange average survey duration combined with a strange number of deviations in the responses for all their interviews. And we see here that we have 1 interviewer which has a very fast survey duration on average and a large number of deviations across their survey responses. So we definitely want to be checking out the interviews from that interviewer. And this is the table version of the chart that we were just looking at. And so, yeah, I've just shown you our survey quality assessment. If you're interested in any of the other features of Inspirient, then please check out our other videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.